My daughter told me something that broke my heart. I have a daughter who just turned 14. We'll call her Sydney. It's just been us since her dad left when she was 5. He sends birthday cards sometimes, but that's about it. We've always been super close. Like, she used to tell me everything. But lately she's been different. Like pulling away, staying in her room. Basic teenage stuff, I guess. I tried not to make a big deal out of it because I remember being her age and how my mom would get all up in my business, and I hated it. Last month, Sydney came home from school looking off. Like, her eyes were all puffy, but she was trying to act normal. She went straight to her room and I gave her space, but after dinner when she didn't come out, I decided to check on her. I knocked and she didn't answer, so I opened the door a crack and saw her just lying on her bed staring at the ceiling with her earbuds in. I sat on the edge of her bed and asked if she wanted to talk. She pulled out her earbuds and just looked at me with this empty expression that made my stomach drop. She didn't say anything for like a full minute, and I was about to leave when she just whispered, "Mom, am I ugly?" I swear my heart just stopped. I immediately told her no, that she's beautiful, all that mom stuff. But she cut me off and said, "Don't lie to me. The girls at school made a list." A list. These little monsters had made some kind of hot or not list, and Sydney was at the bottom. She pulled up her phone and showed me screenshots from a group chat where these girls were tearing her apart. Her clothes, her hair, her skin. They called her Sydney the Kidney because apparently her face is shaped weird. What kind of sick comparison is that? She started crying and said the worst part wasn't even being on the bottom of the list. It was that Leonard, this boy she's had a crush on forever, was one of the people who voted. And then he messaged her privately to say, "Sorry you're on the bottom, but at least you're smart, lol." Sydney looked up at me with these huge tears rolling down her face and said something that just broke me. "Mom, is this why Dad left? Because I look like this? Because I'm ugly?" I couldn't even speak. My baby has been carrying around this idea that her father abandoned her because of how she looks. I was shaking. I was so angry. At those kids, at her father, at myself for not seeing how much she was hurting. I hugged her so tight and tried to explain that her dad leaving had nothing to do with her. That those kids are cruel and wrong. That she is beautiful inside and out. But I could tell she didn't believe me. She just kept saying, "It's okay, Mom. You have to say that." I stayed with her until she fell asleep, and then I went to my room and just broke down. I felt so helpless. The next morning, I did something I'm not sure was right. I found the parents' emails from the school directory, and I forwarded them the screenshots Sydney showed me. I didn't add any message, just sent the evidence of what their kids were doing. Within hours, my phone was blowing up. Some parents were horrified and apologetic. Others were defensive, saying it was just kids being kids and I was overreacting. One mom, the mother of the girl who started the list, had the nerve to tell me maybe Sydney should work on her appearance if she doesn't want to be at the bottom of lists. I lost it. I told this woman exactly what I thought of her parenting and her values. It wasn't my finest moment. When Sydney found out what I'd done, she was mortified. She said I'd just made everything worse, that now everyone would know she went crying to her mom, that she'd be even more of a target. It's been 3 weeks. Sydney barely talks to me now. She's deleted all her social media. She asked to switch schools, but we can't afford it. The school counselor is looking into the situation, but nothing's really happened. Yesterday, I found a bunch of makeup tutorials open on her laptop, all about how to slim your face and makeup for weird face shapes. I tried to talk to her about it, but she just shut down.